Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video of your favorite YouTuber, Mats. I'm Mats and I'm from Germany, and today, you saw it on the title, we look at some athletes who got caught cheating in TV. Okay. Yeah, how stupid has someone to be to cheat on TV so everybody can see it. So I'm very excited of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're new here. And now, let's go.
Boris Onyshchenko.
Okay, Boris Onyshchenko sounds like an Ukraine or Russian athlete.
A scandal involving Soviet pentathlete Boris Onyshchenko occurred at the 1976 Montreal Olympic Games. This athlete was the leader in all competitions: riding, shooting, swimming, fencing.
Okay, he was a leader in all competitions. How? I have an idea.
And athletics. With his help, the team of Soviet athletes was heading straight for victory. But in the fencing competition, the judges and the public realized that the light was shining even before Onyshchenko touched his opponent with his sword.
Oh no, yeah. The helmets are shining, the light is shining when the top of the fence is touching the other person. So he manipulates the fence like. Okay, I'm excited.
We're talking about the light that helps determine how many hits the athlete has made. At first, it was considered a technical failure in the system, but after a detailed audit, it was revealed that the Soviet athlete was also a good engineer. The athlete had a button on his épée, with which he could activate the light without actually hitting his opponent.
Oh my gosh, but this is clever. Today it's not possible, I think, because the rules and the technical aspect is more and more improved. Then it's like a few years ago, it was possible, but it's a clever idea.
The weapon was replaced, and Onyshchenko defeated his rival without the need for mechanical tricks. However, the story doesn't even end there. At the end of the second day of the tournament, it was announced that Onyshchenko, and together with him the entire USSR team, would be disqualified. The athlete was expelled from the Olympic Village and was disqualified for life.
Oh my gosh, the whole team. But yeah, I think it's the right decision because cheating is disgusting.
Sergio Motsoeneng.
Okay, Motsoeneng sounds like a Japanese guy.
Receive a cash prize for participating in the 1999 Comrades Marathon. It was necessary to finish in the top 10, and Sergio Motsoeneng did it without any problem.
Okay, it's an African guy.
Notice that Sergio had left the race several times for a short time. You're probably wondering what the problem is. Maybe the runner wanted to go to the bathroom. Well, that is possible, but how do you explain that every time Sergio returned to the race, his wristwatch moved from one hand to the other? The judges found this very strange and carried out an investigation that confirmed the fraud.
How do they recognize that? They have to put an eye on him very closely. I wouldn't recognize that his arm and his watch changed, but why?
It turned out that instead of Sergio, a part of the marathon was run by his twin brother, Fika.
Yeah, boy.
And
No! But this is cheating, so it's wrong, but it's genius.
Places several times throughout the race. While one brother was running, the second was catching up with him on a bicycle. The cunning athlete was disqualified for 11 years, but...
Yeah, good decision. For 11 years. He has to disqualify for his whole life. It's so unfair for the other competitors, so what the heck, but... What an idea.
The scammer didn't change. In 2010, he returned to the tracks and was disqualified again, but that's another story. The Spanish Paralympic team. Among professional athletes, Paralympians are particularly admirable because they're just amazing and their willpower is enviable.
Oh, I think I've heard about it. I don't want to spoil it, so...
That's why the Spanish team's deception is still so striking.
Absolutely incredible.
The fact is that in the basketball competitions, in which people with intellectual disabilities participated,
yes,
Spain included completely healthy people. Some of them had even participated in the World Championship in Brazil. However,
why do they try it? Basically, why do they try? Because everybody in notice it that they were healthy athletes.
However, when they were invited to participate in the Paralympic Games, none of the team members objected. And even though in the Spanish team there were 2 people with intellectual disabilities, they hardly entered the field. Of course, having the advantage, the Spaniards defeated all their rivals. When the fraud was revealed, there was a big scandal. The leaders of the Spanish Paralympic Committee resigned. The national team was disqualified, and the winners of the Paralympic Games in Sydney were the basketball players of the Russian national team.
How can you reconcile this with your conscience? I don't know. Okay, next one. Ortran Enderlein.
Ortran Enderlein.
Okay.
The East German athlete competed in the 1960s, won the gold medal at the 1964 Winter Olympics in Innsbruck, but was disqualified, along with another German athlete at the 1968 Games. Ortran was first in the overall standings, but the judges were suspicious of the athlete's speed. After a thorough check, it was shown that, in violation of all GDR rules, the running team heated their sled, which is prohibited by the rules. The girls lost their medals, although this didn't prevent Enderlein from working on the Olympic Committee after finishing her career. Diego Maradona.
They were so fast. Okay. Next one, Diego Maradona. He was that guy who scored a goal with his hand, the God's hand. Okay, I'm excited.
World-famous footballer Diego Maradona, like any famous person, is far from being a saint. The situation, of course, can be controversial, but the fact is, in the 51st minute of the 1986 World Cup quarter-final against England, the great Maradona scored a goal with his hand.
Okay, it's
As you know, the use
goal
of
with the
hands
hand,
in football is forbidden, but the famous Argentine athlete actually sent the ball to the opponent's goal with the help of his fist. The referee considered the goal legal, and despite the indignation of the English players, the goal was valid.
If you're a fair and a correct player, you go to the referee after the goal and you say, okay, it was with my hand, but nobody, I think in sport, nobody would do it. Nobody, but on camera, everybody can see it afterwards that you scored the goal with your hand. So, what the heck?
In the post-match conference, Maradona said the ball was scored partly by his hand and partly by the hand of God.
Not partly, only with your hand. Only with your hand. You can clearly see it here on this picture, okay?
Rosie Ruiz. Imagine that an unknown athlete comes to town and unexpectedly wins the marathon with one of the best female results in marathon history of all time. You may...
Who is this girl? He comes from nothing and she wins and she makes a record.
Nice.
You may think she's a talented person who until now had been in hiding, but the fact is that Rosie Ruiz ran the Boston Marathon with a record time of 2:31:56, and at the finish line she looked too good.
2 hours 31 minutes for 42 kilometers. This is the woman record. Yeah, the man record are still better, but this is awesome too. Incredible.
Good for a person who'd just gotten over such a long distance. In addition, she could vaguely remember the details of the race, and the judges and other runners didn't remember her in the group of leaders. A little strange, isn't it? Everything became clear thanks to two witnesses
What
who said
happened?
that Ruiz entered the race from the crowd 1 kilometer from the finish line. Other people remembered seeing the runner in the subway. That way she ran through most of the marathon. It's not a bad idea.
But how do nobody noticed? 1 kilometer before the finish, she comes from the crowd. What the heck? Why? This is so easy and dumb.
In case you don't have a twin sister. As a result, Rosie was disqualified, and marathon organizers now use special chips.
Yeah, special chips. Okay, this is a nice idea.
During the Olympic badminton tournament in London 2012, 4 teams of players at once decided to relax a bit. The fact is that after the draw procedure, many teams or individual players could choose their opponents in the quarterfinals. As a result, the athletes played averagely. The strongest lost to the weakest. In short, the couples decided to choose weaker opponents and relax a little, but something went wrong. The athletes were first booed by outraged spectators, then shamed by judges, and finally disqualified, accused of...
Yeah, this is the right decision too, because this is not correct. But this is not cheating like the others. Basically, I could say that you can do this because it's your decision. If you want to lose, you can lose. But all in all, who wants to decide that you give all your force or that you lose voluntarily? Don't know. This was a video about athletes who got caught cheating in TV, in game, guys. I hope you liked it. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I'm Mats, I'm from Germany, and you will see a video every day here. So come in our crew, and yeah, here you can subscribe. Here do you see 2 other videos from my channel, and then we see us tomorrow in the next video. Bye bye.